and the United Kingdom share a long-standing and rich bilateral relationship that spans politics, trade, investment, and social connections. Tonight, we mark the beginning of a new chapter in this relationship that centers on business opportunities, investment, and collaborations. Ethiopia is embarking on transformative new chapter in its development with the recent launch of the capital market, the ongoing economic and foreign exchange reforms, as well as the completion of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, which is the largest hydraulic electric dam that will power vast number of homes and industries in Ethiopia. To say the least, our nation is trying to send a clear message to the world, which is Ethiopia is open for business. And in this new chapter, the British Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce will serve as a hub where businesses come together. It will be a platform to build meaningful relationships, access new markets, and grow together, which will then lead to enhance the stronger economic ties that lies between our two nations. This evening, it's our aim that this program that we have planned for you, and your engagement with each other, as well as the members and founders of the Ethiopian British Chamber of Commerce, and your engagement with each other during the reception will inspire many of you to join this promising venture. Ladies and gentlemen, just give you an overview of what we have planned for this evening's program. We'll begin with a keynote address by His Excellency Ambassador Biruk.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. It's both a pleasure and an honor to welcome you to the official soft launch of the British Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce, an initiative that marks a new chapter in the long and enduring relationship between Ethiopia and the United Kingdom. Our two nations share a remarkable history. Ethiopia was the first African country to open an embassy in London. The UK, in turn, was among the first to establish a diplomatic mission in Addis Ababa. That spirit of mutual respect now finds new expression in the economic sphere, with trade and investment as our bridge to a shared future. We are unlocking potentials across agriculture, manufacturing, ICT, tourism, and mining. These reforms are designed not only to attract investment, but to boost export, create jobs, and increase foreign exchange earnings. The United Kingdom, with its deep expertise, advanced technologies, and high consumer standards, represents a vital partner in this mission. The Chamber offers a platform where Ethiopian producers can connect to global markets, where a coffee farmer from Sidama or a textile innovator in Hawassa can see their products reach shelves in London and beyond. Likewise, British companies will find in Ethiopia a strategic gateway to African markets, a youthful workforce, and an economy determined to grow sustainably. The British Ethiopia Chamber of Commerce is more than an institution. It's a catalyst. Through strategic networking, market guidance, and policy dialogue, it will empower our business communities to move from intention to impact. As the Ethiopian Embassy, we stand firmly behind this initiative. We encourage entrepreneurs, investors, and institutions to join us, become members, engage actively, and shape this platform together. Let's be the beginning of a renewed partnership, grounded in opportunity, guided by trust, and driven by shared prosperity. Thank you, and I wish you a productive and inspiring evening.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Now, please join me in welcoming the driving force behind this initiative, the person whose dedication has made this evening possible and all of it possible, Mr. R.T. Haisani, the chairman and founder of the British Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce.
Far distinguished guests, from UK, Ethiopia, and beyond. And it's such a pleasure to see the plethora of nationalities gathered here. That means there's a lot of interest for Ethiopia. So thank you all for coming here. Your presence tells me there is a shared vision, shared interest, also a shared vision and opportunities for Ethiopia and UK as a great two countries to enter into business relationship like that it has never done before. Standing here tonight, I'm sure you can feel, you can sense that I'm emotional, because this is not just about establishing the chamber. It's also personal to me, because coming from Kosovo, these two countries, UK and Ethiopia, has shaped me and my journey in this world. UK, in one side, developed me intellectually by giving me a great education, by giving me structure, and at the same time, giving me opportunities to explore and expand into different countries, different continents even. Africa being one, and specifically Ethiopia. Ethiopia, on the other side, the influence that gained me. When I first landed 13 odd years ago in Bole Airport in Addis Ababa, something captivated me. There was something spiritual about Ethiopia that just, I felt so at home. I felt I'm in Pristina, my hometown. And I was thinking, after we spent a bit of time, I was thinking, why is that? Is it because of Lucy Dinknesh, first human being on the planet? Was it the coffee, the origins of coffee? Was it the air? But in the end, I realized it's the hospitality and the spirit of Ethiopian people. That's what captivated me. So this journey led me to this today. So the establishment of this chamber is not just about linking economies to economies, but it's about building a platform where business meets trust, where collaboration meets vision, and then potential and opportunities for these two great nations to create a proper, real, tangible business opportunities. Tangible, so people can really feel like this is their home for business in Ethiopia and UK, these great nations. Establishing the chamber, the launch, this launch is just a start. We have a lot of plans ahead. We're going to be launching, full launch, hopefully towards the end of the year in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, where I'm sure we're going to have over 500, if not more. I don't know how many people we can, because there's so much interest. So this is what we are about, to create opportunities, and then we will do networking events. We're going to also have trade mission to Ethiopia, so to create a base for businesses in Ethiopia and UK to really use the best ways to do business together. Now, to come to this place I am today, I'm not going to go too long, but there are many people that helped me along the way, and I have to mention them. First, I'll mention Anne-Marie from British Chambers of Commerce. Then, as His Excellency mentioned earlier, our previous Ambassador of Ethiopia, His Excellency, Ambassador Teferi. At the same time, I have to say for Sarah Heard from British Embassy in Ethiopia, Sarah, thank you so much. You pushed me, you encouraged me, and you reached out. And that is very important for me. So I really thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Annie from the Ethiopian Chamber. I'm going to be the Secretariat. I'd like to thank His Excellency and Artie and the team for putting this soft launch on. I'm just going to give you a brief, my brief experience. I've been to Ethiopia, probably about 10 times now, and I've been leading trade and missions and taking businesses over there for about the last 20 years. And what the Chamber's looking to do is strengthen trade and investment between the UK and Ethiopia by connecting businesses and creating opportunities. Tonight, celebrating the world of the Chamber, and encourage everyone to join and join the Chamber.
I now ask you to turn your attention to the screen. It's our turn to hear from our virtual participants, where we are joined by His Excellency Ambassador Johannes Fenta, Director General for Business Diplomacy at Ethiopia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ambassador Johannes will share his insights on the Chamber's essence, as well as advancing trade and investment ties between Ethiopia and the UK. Your Excellency, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I would like to say good evening. I think it's possible both in London and Addis Ababa, because we have a very limited time difference. I would like also to thank the embassy and all the staff of the embassy for giving me this opportunity. Distinguished guests, business leaders, partners, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to join you virtually from Addis Ababa on this important occasion, the soft launch of British Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce. This chamber arrives at a defining moment in Ethiopia's trade and investment journey. For Ethiopia, it's not simply an institution abroad. It's a vital mechanism to enhance market access, promote exports, and strengthen trade diplomacy between our two countries. The United Kingdom remains one of Ethiopia's key trade development partners. This chamber provides a focused platform to deepen that relationship, connecting Ethiopian producers and exporters to British buyers, investors, and collaborators in a structured, sustained way. We see strong potential for collaboration with Ethiopian institutions, including the Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce and sectoral associations, which can directly benefit from the Chamber's networks, insights, and market facilitation tools. This bridge will not only connect business, but also institutions, fostering knowledge exchange, investment matchmaking, and trade policy coordination. Recent reforms in Ethiopia are laying a stronger foundation for international trade. The establishment of the Ethiopian Security Exchange, financial sector liberalization, and regulatory streamlining are creating a more transparent, competitive, and investor-friendly environment. These changes are not theoretical. They are designed to improve capital flow, reduce transaction costs, and build confidence for cross-border trade and partnership. We view the British Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce as a key partner in operationalizing these reforms for real-world impact through trade forums, missions, targeted webinars, and B2B engagements involving relevant ministries, investment bodies, and private sector leaders on both sides. We can take full advantage of this momentum. The government of Ethiopia welcomes deeper engagement with the Chamber. We are committed to working closely with you to promote trade diversification, enable technology transfer, and accelerate investment in priority sectors.
We only have one more speaker list, but before I proceed to that, I'd like to extend our sincere gratitude to our sponsors and partners whose generous support has made this evening possible. Tonight's event is proudly sponsored by Biruk Mekonnen Group, which has offices across the world, BG Energy, which is working on solar energy across some African countries, PICME Services with transportation services in Nigeria and Ghana. We have My Ghana Marketplace, which is an e-commerce site in Ghana, in Nigeria, which is coming to Ethiopia as well, and Ethio consultancy. Other side of our sponsors include Garamba PLC with South Spring Water, Awash Wine, the International Diplomatic Supplies IDAs, and the British International Freight Association. We're very grateful for all of you. Now I would like to invite one of our valued sponsors to say a few words. This company was specially selected to speak this evening because Ethiopia has recently opened its logistics sector to the private and foreign investment, a significant step forward in opening up our economy. To share a brief remark, please join me in welcoming Mr. Steve Parker, Director General of the British International Freight Association, to the floor.
But I'm very pleased and proud to be able to come and speak to you today. And I wanted to do that because we at the British International Freight Association, so it's our members that move freight across the borders around the world, and it's our members that move freight in and out of Ethiopia. And I wanted to talk to you today because we are trying to build that relationship. We are trying in a very practical way to be of use to everybody that needs to do that. So if you need to move freight from the UK to Ethiopia or Ethiopia to the UK, it's us and our members that are out there doing that on a day-to-day basis. Let me just tell you very briefly about BECC. We are a trade association, 1,700 members. All over the UK, and we go from the large, big multinational transport companies like DHL, UPS, and FedEx, but we also have about 1,000 members that are less than 10 people. So a lot of SMEs in our trade association that we're very, very proud of. We've become involved in Ethiopia because we were asked to be, and we have been to Ethiopia. We took a small delegation earlier in the year to meet with their freight forwarders, to meet with their trade association, to see what it was we could do to help them. And we have been trying to help them not only with governance about the way in which trade associations run, because that's obviously very important, but also with training. How is it that we can make the freight forwarders in Ethiopia more efficient, more professional? How can we train them? How can we help them and develop? And we are doing that work as we speak. It's an ongoing program for us, and it's something that we'll carry on in the months and days to come. The last thing I wanted to ask you, the reason that I wanted to stand here, is I really want to meet anyone who are making products who are either shipping to or from Ethiopia. I'm trying to build a network of those people, those companies that ship and both export and import freight, so that I can build that up, so that I can help to build a picture about what's going on with that trade lane. And then I can also help to build a resilience, capacity, and abilities for freight to move in and out of Ethiopia efficiently and compliantly, so that actually everybody wins. Is that okay? Yeah. Time.
overall it was great. It was exactly what I expected, and I'm extremely excited for the future of the British Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce.
You mentioned at some point about Ethiopia when you got to Ethiopia the first time, and what's your impression about Ethiopia and how do you compare it that time with now?
It's always the same feeling. It is, you can't explain unless you really are into that realm. I don't think you can understand. Very few people can. I just feel as though I'm from Kosovo, Pristina. I feel like I'm at home. So I have this spiritual connection. It always stays with me. Every time I go, I feel the same. So I feel home from home.
So many people have attended from many businesses and fields of businesses from different countries as well. It's great to be here and to connect with all these people. Thank you very much to the embassy for hosting the event. And what a beautiful venue. So we're really grateful, and we hope that we'll take this further to the next step, to a higher step, the British Ethiopian Chamber of Commerce.
So it's a really fantastic evening, a lot of very nice people, and I think everything is very promising what's happening today here. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything, to arrange everything for us. Thank you.
Okay. Today's events were absolutely great. What a good start to get all of these people together in this beautiful setting and share some of the things that are going on for Ethiopia. As BECC, we hope we can help and move that forward.
Hello, I'm Lawrence Robertson. I'm on the board of the Chamber, and it's fantastic to be here at the Ethiopian Embassy. Again, I've been to Ethiopia many times, leading trade missions and all sorts of other meetings there. The objective is to boost trade between our two great countries. Ethiopia's got so much to offer. Growing population, the economy is being opened up. There's lots and lots of opportunities in Ethiopia, and there's also lots of opportunities in the UK for Ethiopian companies. So tonight's about bringing all that together, so I'm very, very pleased to be involved.